internets, it's Cutie Pie. Welcome back to some more Doki. Last episode, actually I forgot what last episode was. I actually, did horribly with, reading everything, but we got to share our film, and everybody seemed to like it except for Natsuki, because she seems to be like the mean B word. So, yeah, she really is. And then Yuri and Sayuri got into a fight. And I don't know, and apparently Sayuri did I say Sayuri and Yuri? I meant Natsuki and Yuri got into a fight. Anyways, so the two girls got into a fight, and it ended out in disaster. It really did end up in disaster. So we are back. We're doing our second poem, and I really want to. I wish I could make Monica happy, but apparently you guys are telling me that there's a lot of creepy stuff coming up in the game, and that I should be prepared. And I'm not really happy about it. So sorry, my mic's in my face today. All right, so let's see. Intellectual. Horror. I don't want that. Determination. Well, dang. How about bliss? Okay. Yeah, like I'm gonna choose that one right there. Yeah, that's not happening. Destiny. Well, Yuri seems to really like me. I like her a lot. She's so sweet. Let's see. Comfort. Philosophy. Kawi! Rose. Hope. Yeah, that's my girl, Sayuri. I love that word. That's my favorite word ever is hope. That's my favorite word. I don't know why. I just love it. Memories. Let's see. Dark. I'm very dark. Did she just jump? Whoa. Go. Okay, I'm gonna rewind this and tell me that she jumped. Holy crap, she did. Oh, no. Treasure. Okay. Explode. Fun. I like fun. Shopping. Natsuki likes shopping? I didn't know that. Why? Why do you have these two? Stop, please. Nature. Singing. Daydream. And ribbon. Natsuki. And anime. Alright. So it looks like we evened out between Yuri and Sayuri. Is from what I said. Another day passes. It's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club. Why do I say classroom? Club room. The usual scene greets me. Hey Ash. Yo Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me and buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Okay. Sayuri nervously. Hold on. Is this still going? Oh. Whoopsie. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She then turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. And if you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Ash to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you are responsibly can and it begins. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the... Now I have to accept the retribution. That, still, coming from you, Sayuri? I guess there's a little devil inside of us all, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Did somebody just slap her? That was mean. Who slapped her? What? Out of nowhere, something smacks... Oh, something. I thought somebody did. Something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is it a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, it's Natsuki. I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayuri rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Ooh. Sayuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. Is she okay? Oh, I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri. What is it with Sayuri? Like, this is the only thing she does. look at Yuri. Yuri's like,
oh yeah, I like this scenery.
Sorry. I'm just being a pervert today. Sorry. I'm real sorry. Alright, Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Whoopsies. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Mom. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayuri jots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Eh? Where's Monica? Monica's in a classroom. Where is she? Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me! Something just jumped. Hold on. Oh, okay. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sometimes, guys, I have to go back to the history because my computer actually jumps over some things, and it's a really quick computer now. I don't know what happened all of a sudden. I guess it's quicker today than it was the other day. But it will automatically pick up real fast. Can't help it. So I sometimes have to go through the history and look over it a little bit and then refresh myself with the storyline that we're going with. Sorry, I'm super late. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Aw. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ash. Oh, she's so cute! I like Monica. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thank you. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayuri's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire... What? She just got that cookie and she finished it? Holy crap, give me 1 second. What? How did she do that? Wow, that girl's awesome. This mic, I swear. I'm getting a new microphone, by the way, really soon. I cannot wait to have it. And it's going to be so much better than this one. Just saying. Alright, so she finished her cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Ash! Sayuri suddenly comes up to me. I'm going to go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up. Me and Monica were going to make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Ash to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Ash? Yep, let's go. Okay, so it seems like Monica really likes us, but every time she tries to get with us, something's not right. Everybody's trying to push her away, saying, no, you're the popular one. You don't need him. You don't need my character. That's what it seems like to me. Sayuri and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayuri. As Sayuri hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayuri finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayuri, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out, don't you worry. Is that so? Yep! We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Ash, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. What? How does she know? Something's fishy about her. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Okay, hold on. So when we were thinking of kind of dull, it's like Sayuri instantly picked it up and was like, that's not right. That's not what we're supposed to do. So that's really interesting how she picks up like everything. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren waste. Good job, Sayuri! Like that! Sayuri, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun. Didn't she say that before? Whoa. She said that before, didn't she? Or was it somebody else? I thought it was her, though. Sayuri spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Ash, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayuri like this. Didn't I just read that in the second part of this game? Because I remember her saying the festival, something about this is going to be so much fun, and then now he's saying this all over again, as if like we didn't remember. So I had a cracker in my lap. So something is really fishy. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayuri brings a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Aww. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayuri pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayuri starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Ah, I dropped one by accident. What? Okay, what smacked her in the face this time? Yeah! Sayuri bends over and smacks her Oh, you okay, Sayuri? And smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sayuri clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayuri is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You had to move your hand, Sayuri. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. I am questioning why you guys make me play this game. Is she smiling? Oh, it might be on my screen. But yeah, I very much question what you guys are making me play. Sayuri slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark, on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's going to swell up. I should find you some ice. Ash, where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayuri makes a silly joke. What do you say? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Alright. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayuri. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayuri, here. I hand Sayuri the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayuri opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayuri, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, silly. When he calls her an idiot, my character calls her an idiot, I'm just gonna say silly or something like that. I'm not gonna say that anymore. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit? Yeah, exactly. How hard did you hit your head? Sayuri places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Ash. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over. Oh, I'm gonna cry. As quick as you could. You would really try hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone had found out. Even though it wasn't really your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Ash, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're such a sweetheart. Oh, don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Ash, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think that it'll be like this forever? God, I'm gonna cry. This game, man, it plays with your emotions. Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayuri has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should get back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Yeah! Oh, that was such a sweet little moment. Sayuri hops onto her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayuri out of the classroom. Sayuri plays with her bangs. With her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we are back in the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. They're both quiet. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayuri frantically glanced around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Ash. Well, Sayuri. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In that case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. As always, I'm going with my Monica. Hey, Monty. Hi again, Ash. How's the rating going? All right, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. All right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri, like the other one that you wrote. You like. So wait a minute. No. Okay, Monica, you're a sweetheart. I love you to death. But I did not. It was between Yuri and Sayuri because they were both even and they jumped. Natsuki a little bit but like I said, I don't like her as much. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Okay. Save Me is the game. Save Me is the poem. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, and blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. I do not know that word. That word I definitely don't know. Sorry about that. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turnable. I can now imagine that sound. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. That's actually a good one. I like that one. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? What? Oh. Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that I've really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem. Oh, jeez. Alright, I gotta go somewhere for a real quick second. I'm sorry. So, I'll be back shortly. I'm sorry. Alrighty guys, I'm sorry about that. I am back. Alright, I don't know where we kind of left off. Let's see here. I'm not too sure, but here's the history. I don't remember where we left off. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Are you foreshadowing something? Okay, let's do it. Yes. Okay. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I still like Monica. I still like her. Hold on. I don't even know if my camera's like focusing on you guys or anything. Ah, there we go. Alright, now you can see me, right? You see me? Hi. Alright. I'm gonna go with Natsuki. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do the same thing as I did before because I just don't like her. Huh. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't say it's any better either. Whew. Huh? Whew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experiences. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday. That's, something tells me that Suki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. I'm still sick over here. You think so? Yeah, well I guess you've been friends with her for so long you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. I just don't like you. I don't like you. Amy, Okay. I'm gonna be like picky on this one. Okay. Amy likes spiders. Okay. Alright. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Okay. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Oh boy. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. That pill! What happened? No. Aw. But I don't know. If you guys want to go back and read it, you can. I accidentally clicked. Like I told you, my computer does this. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler logics. I think that was in logics. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Anyway, someone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I guess people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that, and I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think. Jeez, it's already starting again. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay. We're gonna go with Sayuri. We'll leave Yuri for last. Yuri for last. Ash, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you have done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, silly. Like I said, I'm changing it up the words. I'm not saying idiot. That is just rude. So I'm going to call her silly. If he says idiot, it's going to silly, alright? I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? I already started this. How am I supposed to write poems about my own silly life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's like it's your fault for getting it in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? I pat Sayuri's head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Ash, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayuri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Actually, I think you did, because he sat there and said that in a weird way they are connected. So it's kind of leaning more towards, in my opinion, I think he did write it for her. He's just an idiot and doesn't want to say yes, I did. Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. She snapped the pencil. Ah! Broke my pencil. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at the desk. Yeah, something's off about her. It's weird. Maybe she's just tired today. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Ooh, she's got a longer one. Alright, Mouse. Don't. Bottles is the title of the poem. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle has a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. And finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They are all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. I think I know where this is heading. Does she have depression? I have a feeling she does, because the way that this, the flow of this literature poem, it's between happy and sad, and given, I'm not saying that, I'm not judging those who have depression, but it seems like she has it because you're back and forth waiting on yourself, trying to win the war. I don't know. I could be wrong. I can be completely wrong. Okay. Holy crap. Sayuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this. Yeah, exactly, coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm just so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. Then one of the girls to say that too. Something's not right, and I can just feel it. Like, Monica and Sayuri are like the same. Like, they're really good friends, but they're the same. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how I think it is. You've gotten really passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I, die. Don't get ahead, yeah, exactly. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no matter than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, Yuri, let's go with you. Hello, Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Ash. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you would like to read it, of course. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Aw, cool. So this one's called The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. Does she have an obsession with knives? That's not good either way you look at it. The very... Jeez. Alright. Let's see if this is any better. Alright. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Bolivian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. What? Okay, so something about a cutting knife. I think she's obsessed with knives, and that's what I think. I can't say that it's true. So, okay. No. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. She has an obsession with knives, I think. That's what I think, but I can't, like I said, I can't say it's true. But I still like Yuri. I still like her. but I still like Monica. So, sorry. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Huh. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? Something about being ridiculed for a strange interest? Huh? She did, yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems that kind of person who would want to make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her that I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Also, if you hear like a weird noise when I'm recording, I have my fan on. It is actually really warm here today, so I'm really surprised and happy. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. Something's fishy about her, too. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Monica! Hi, Monica! Okay, everyone. Well, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're exactly going to be doing for the event. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We are going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Why am I thinking of Game Grumps right now? I'm just saying. Sayuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayuri, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Huh? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. People. I was just like, people. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of full people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the most people who perform, and the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right! And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get over with it. Yeah, right. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Why did she say that? That's not good. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Yeah, Monica doesn't look so... Yeah, something's not right. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reading them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the class, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her reflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Good job, Monica. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Well, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Oh. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she quietly walks over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Well, that's actually a cool name. I like that. That might be a title for our next project of mine. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and a structure that she authenticates with perfect timing. Like I said, guys, I'm not good at words. I'm sorry. I'm not the greatest person out there. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and he gives Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri, it looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's sincere and bittersweet. Serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayuri! Even Ash liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of a gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ash. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let Ash lower everyone's standards a little before I have to. Natsuki? It's fine. I just might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with the one I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less of your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. I'm really losing my voice today. Jeez. I guess this is what happens what happens when you play Doki Doki. Natsuki begrudgingly. What the heck is that word? Begrudgingly? I have no idea what that word is. Gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. She's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Gosh, it's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Jeez, I'm really sorry. I'm like coughing and everything. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be any easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just for my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, we should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me feel really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Ash. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's get going already. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Her facial expression doesn't look right to me. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I hate making decisions. Oh, man. Well, since I don't, know where Yuri lives, so I would still walk home with you. Sayuri, you really think that I would ditch you for Yuri, huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Ash. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayuri to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? True. Alright guys, that was part 3 of Doki. I think we were on part 3. Yeah, part 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I lost my voice. I'm sorry. Also, I do want to apologize for leaving early. I had some errands to go do. So, that won't happen next time. I promise you it won't happen. So, I really want to see where this is going because something's really wrong with Sayuri and I don't know what it is yet. Why would she say, that really gets me thinking. Why did she say that to us? I'm trying to, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but something's really wrong and I don't know what it is and I would love to find out. But I guess we'll have to do that for another day. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, my marionettes, I will see you guys later on. Take care. Bye-bye.